Long Beach, and we are here in the Cup Series. Class A Fixed is here at Long Beach this week. And I signed up for this race. This is the first time slot of the week, and I signed up for this race as soon as it opened, 30 minutes beforehand. But, as you can probably tell, I have absolutely no practice. As soon as I tried to join, I could never get the sim to open. I kept getting an error, so I had to keep deleting car files and the track files and re-downloading them until it finally worked with about 4 minutes to go before the session launched. I got my half lap practice in and we're jumping in. So you can probably guess how this is going to turn out. I'm sure it's going to be just an unbelievably amazing race anyway. No mess whatsoever. But I am very uncomfortable. We did race Chicago Street with these, and I felt somewhat okay there. I think if we can just get into a groove, race pace, we can be okay. I'm the number 13, but I am just going to start as far back as I can. Not put in a qualifying lap. I'm not going to start from the pits, I don't think. Even though that's probably a good idea. I think that's what Nick is doing. He's in this race with us. We also have Billy and Shane, I believe. And that right there is going to be the first lap I've done without wrecking. You're seeing it live.
One more lap.
I have no idea how this is going to go. Or if we're going to survive more than a lap. I got to figure out the braking for turn 1. I know that. We have not got it once yet. That'll be fun to figure out. Back it on up. Let's try and not run into people at the beginning. I'm going to be very, very cautious and probably get myself run over being too cautious. That section is just ridiculous. The car just starts bouncing like crazy, and this car cannot be bouncing or it will wreck. Braking very early here, probably a lot earlier than I need to be. I am so slow. I already know I'm going to be one of the slowest cars out here. That's fine. I'm just going to try and survive the thing. Same kind of strategy we did at Chicago. I felt more comfortable at Chicago, even though I had never run that really prior. And I have done a couple races here, but I am not feeling comfortable. I don't know how we didn't hit the wall there. Shane apparently bought the track right before the session. I have at least done some races here, but it is not proven to be helpful. This car is a whole different animal, wherever you take it. We also have the new Mustang and Toyota bodies, which this is my first time in the cars for that. I have a paint made up here for the Mustang. I don't know if I like it. I may end up changing it before Daytona. I'm probably going to run Daytona. I'm going to try. I just don't know which day I'm going to do it yet. I think that's this week, isn't it? Or is it next week? I don't know. Nice and easy. We got really fast people up there with 121s. My optimal for my half lap that I did, which was my out lap and then the half of a lap before I wrecked, was a 126. I'm interested to see what this one would be. Brake at the 500. No, that is not correct. Oh. This is going to be a disaster. There's the car. I don't know if I like it. I'm probably going to switch to something simpler. Take a look at it real quick. I tried something fancy with it. It's so hard for me to make a paint scheme on this that looks good. But we'll see. Going with the older logo, slightly older logo for the Diet Dr Pepper. It's really hard to get the new logo, the really minimalistic one, to look good on anything, I feel. Yes, a little different. Tried something a bit more complicated. I don't know if it turned out good or not. Still working on it. Probably will end up making some tweaks before Daytona. That's the new front end. The rear end. We will see. But we are going to be starting 16th. That is way too far up in the pack. Way too far up in the pack. I will be very surprised if we survive these opening few corners.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, we got to line up on the right side.
I just hope I don't run anybody over.
Pit road is closed.
Got Billy up there in the 9. We'll give him a good luck.
418.
Yeah.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Not feeling comfortable. And that is not what I want to be with a combo like this with a big field. But I wanted to run this, and I was already signed up. I just couldn't get the freaking sim to open. So, we're sticking with it. We're just going to hopefully
You have 2 additional
not
sets of tires
make
for
any
this race. Be smooth
huge
and
mistakes
have a
if we
good
can
run.
help it. I don't know, this is probably a bad idea. I should probably just pull it over and go home. I probably shouldn't be here. It's gonna be a mess. Maybe they'll wreck in front of us in the fountain, and we will have nowhere to go and just pile into it, and that'll be our race, and we can call it from there. And then we don't have to be responsible for wrecking anybody. Warm up those tires. I believe Nick is starting on pit road. I think that's what he said in the Discord.
Get ready.
I hope we're not terrible. Make it through the first couple corners here. Stacking up with the hairpin. There's stopped. Just get slammed into.
Green flag.
This is
green
exactly why Nick
flag. We have 20 laps to go at the line.
decided to start from the pits, and we can't pass this guy.
And welcome to Long Beach.
Okay. Can't pass the guy on the left without getting a black flag. And he just decided to stop, so I guess we'll just go to the back like that. I don't know why he just pulled over and stopped.
Alright, man, we got one stopped up ahead.
But pretty dumb. If you want to do that, start from the pits.
We have a car stopped on the left.
Car stopped on the left.
We have a car stopped on the left.
More wrecking
Alright.
ahead. That is the 4 car from 7th place. Turn 1 at Chicago is not much better than that hairpin. I don't know why we didn't have any trouble at Chicago, I don't think, on the start.
Go left.
But just looked like the 15 just stopped in front of everybody. Whew! I don't know how we saved that.
All clear, all clear.
Alright, we're alright. Make sure we slow down for this. We probably should be back here with our pace anyway. That guy's headed for the wall. Oh, that was close. He alt-F forward. Alright. What did we start? 16th? Where are we going to end up being? 19th? 21st? I don't think that's going to be all we get. Nick is the first car behind us. Not really how I wanted to start this, because now I don't have anybody in front of me to gauge my braking. So I'm going to do what I was doing in practice and just overdrive everything. Don't think I could do anything different there on the start. Everyone else went around him on the left. Maybe I could have just passed him. Maybe that... I guess it was a right-hand corner, so... passing them on the left at that time was not actually on their inside. I don't know, I'm so used to not being able to pass on the left on the start that I did not want to chance it, get a black flag, but it looks like it's going to be fine for everybody else, so we probably should have just gone. We're okay. Looks like everyone up there is faster anyway. We got another yellow flag.
Got a car stopped ahead.
It's going to be a lot of this, I think, until
Car stopped ahead.
this guy's
Go
doing
right.
donuts. 23. He'll probably get up here and pass us unless he wrecks again. We got a stack of cars up ahead with Shane mixed in.
Sorry, Kyler.
We just did a 126. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to use engine braking for this thing. That will help with the braking. That could have been contributing to why we couldn't slow down in practice and qualifying.
Alright, man, we got one stopped up ahead. Alright,
Yeah,
man, we
which
got one
direction?
stopped up ahead.
I don't see no
Alright, man,
car
we got one
stopped.
stopped up ahead.
AJ, no!
See a bumper. All of a sudden, we're back in traffic. Be nice and easy. Be
I
ready
haven't
to
solved
slow
that
down.
because everyone keeps crashing in front of me.
Make sure we're ready to slow down for this next corner.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
22.395.
Just barely touching the throttle around here, it feels like. Probably should let this 23 go. So that I don't slow down way too much in front of them and get hit. Can't cross that blue line even on the track. Get a penalty there. We're getting stacked up here. Not a comfortable place for me to be in right now.
There's an incident ahead.
10 car keeps hitting the wall.
Go right. Car on your left.
Just let the 23 go here.
Hold your line.
Hopefully,
Stay right.
if he goes.
Clear on the left.
We do actually end up getting a spot from the 10 car hitting the wall. 23 may end up hitting the wall some more. Nick looking to make the pass.
Right.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap.
22.29.
He backs off early.
Hold your line.
I was prepared to let him have it, but I think he didn't want to overdrive it. Because it seems to be, that is one of the easiest corners to overdrive in. We're going to get another spot here. The 6 cars on pit road. Okay, make sure we're engine braking, make sure we're getting this thing slowed down. Nice and easy through the fountain. Okay. Just get it bouncing around that corner. Alright. 10 car's still back there, so he could get back up here, but I think he doesn't have a front end. Not sure if that's going to hurt him that much, though, at this place. We do have 20 laps. I don't think I've mentioned that yet. About ready to complete lap 5. I've survived them all so far. That's surprising. We did get a 4X at the beginning, but I think we don't have any damage.
The car looks fine. No
Yeah.
damage to report.
Okay, nice and easy. Got a little bit of a gap to Nick. Built back up. We just did a 125.2. That's pretty good, right? Okay, slow down. These two are battling up ahead. Maybe one of them will make a mistake. Or maybe not.
The leader just did a 22.4.
Leaders are running 22s. I'm running 25s. But you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. And that's pretty on par for me on road, so I'm not too upset about that. Usually about 3 seconds off. Nick's catching back up again. 18, just let that guy go by. Careful the wheel spin. Shane was in front of us, but I don't see him anywhere anymore, so he must have just checked out. We're back to 16th, apparently. Didn't see when that happened. Thought we were in 18th, but we must have gained a couple more spots from people wrecking on the other side of the track or something. I do not like that corner at all in this car. Okay, nice and easy. Still keeping Nick behind us, but he is closing in.
The car in P2 just hit the fastest lap. 22.247.
Alright. Make sure we're slowing down in time for this corner. Because if we don't, we won't make it.
Raymond, take it here.
Watch out for the wheel spin like 23 just got. Alright. We're doing okay, I think. We haven't wrecked anybody. We got severely hampered at the start, but we probably deserve to start dead last anyway with our pace. So I'm not too worried about that. Probably saved us from getting wrecked into turn 1 anyway. Or wrecking ourselves into turn 1. Try and pass him here, or he's gonna let me have it.
You're right. Still there. All clear.
I think he backed off for us. Thank you. We made a pass. That's pretty exciting. 23 ahead is almost not making it.
Got a slow car on the left.
He did actually make it though. Barely. I nearly missed my braking point. Okay. Nice and smooth. We are in 15th. I think a top 15 would be pretty good for us as the number 13 with no practice. I feel like if we keep the pressure on this 13 car, he may end up pushing out and getting the wall at some point. He's been close a couple times. But also, we may end up doing that.
We have a car stopped on the left.
We got a car stopped on the left. That's Shane. That's unfortunate.
Clear on the left.
Don't know if we got any damage, but he didn't make that corner. So now all three of us are right here together. We just need Billy to get back here, wherever he's at. I know we can take these corners so much harder. I just, with how much I was overdriving it every time in practice, I don't want to chance it. That was not good right there. Oh. Nearly spin it up and spin it. This thing's feeling loose on the straightaway. No curbing. Don't like curbing. Yellow flag for a second, but don't see anything. We're in 14th now after getting by Shane. 9th place is up ahead. He must have had an issue.
I'm sorry.
There's an incident behind.
There's an incident behind, apparently. But Nick is still there. Shane is still in 16th behind him. Does seem to get slowed down so much easier using that engine braking, which I'm not used to doing. I don't really do it in any other car besides this one, so probably was just forgetting my practice laps. Alright, I need Shane to put some pressure on Nick. We are halfway. He put some pressure on Nick, we can maybe pull away a little bit. Ooh, I thought the 23 was going straight into that corner. Nice and easy on the throttle. Just don't even look at that throttle. Just ease it on down. Just like that. Doing pretty good. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. Nice and slow through that section. Before we get to this ridiculous hairpin. Haven't got a free spot in a while. Maybe we're due for one. Oh, 23 is really chucking it in there. I don't know if I should shift to second there or not. Might not be really helpful.
The leader just did a 22.
They're still doing 22s up front. Okay, felt like the fastest I'd taken that section the whole time. But Nick is not going away on us. We got a car backwards up ahead. That was the guy in 10th, so that is a free spot. See, I told you we were due. Ooh, 23. think we were both kind of distracted by that car that was driving backwards towards us. We just did the 25-2. Now we're getting stacked up here. It's going to be hard for anyone to do anything here without somebody else making a mistake or letting us by. Might need to let Nick by if he's going to be so much quicker than us. I don't want to, but I also don't want to wreck myself trying to stay ahead of him by pushing too hard. Okay, make sure we hit our braking marker and don't just stare at his bumper. We're good. I keep overdriving that slightly, and that's what's getting us in trouble. This is going to be a big stack up right here. Okay, we're fine. Since we've caught up to him, he's been pretty mistake-free. Talk about this 23 car. Don't need to be getting those curbs. Just start bouncing on us again. It's been a pretty good race. We've been around people the whole time, at least, even with our start. Okay, tried to cut it a little bit tighter to the right just in case he went wide and hit those tire barriers. So I wanted to make sure I could dodge him if he bounced off, even though there is really not much room there. We are in 13th. Feeling pretty good, right where our car number says we should be. Nice and easy.
There's an incident behind.
Another incident behind. Shane looks like he's gone. That's unfortunate. Don't see him behind us anymore on the F3. Might have been his incident they just called out. We need an incident ahead of us to happen and get some more free spots. We're about due for another one. Right? Oh, it's loose.
Thank you.
Oh, Shane disconnected. That stinks. But he came in with even less practice than I did, really, because he just bought the track. I've at least got some laps on the track in other cars. Just did a 125.0. I feel like we're going pretty well, Spotter. Thanks. Usually, I feel like I'm doing good, and the spotter doesn't think so, but this time he actually agrees with me. Just need this 23 to make a mistake. Maybe we can get around him. I don't think I'm going to be able to pass otherwise. It's so tough to get a run good enough. There's no room anyway. He's been doing good so far since we've caught him. He's been pretty solid. He's backed it down a little bit, I think, and he's not getting it as sideways. He could have a really good finish as a 23 car if he can close this one out. Remember to use the engine braking, use it to our advantage. Watch those curbs. I felt like the fountain would be more dangerous than it feels, actually. It's not actually that bad. I thought with how flat it is and that curb on the right, it would be very hard to get through without spinning out. But it really hasn't been that much of a trouble spot for me. It's been this corner and then the corners after the fountain. I don't know why I shifted up there, but it's alright. Only got 3 laps to go once we get to the line.
Or on your right.
Nick trying to get the pass made. He's tired of sitting behind me. He'll probably get it too.
Behind. Clear on the right.
Nope, couldn't get it done. I'm gonna try and beat him. I think he's definitely quicker than us.
Thank you.
But it is incredibly tough to pass. We're going to end up getting lapped.
2 laps to go.
Only 2 to go now with the leader.
The leader just did a 22.
Whoa, we almost ate the wall.
The car in P3 just hit the fastest lap. 21.889.
We're going to end up giving him the spot if we keep running wide like that. We just need to keep doing what we were doing. Nice and easy. Let's try and take the braking zone a little bit deeper this time. Oh, 23 goes wide, but we're not close enough. Oh, he's stopping. We still got to go around another couple times. Leaders are getting the white flag behind us. Maybe we've used up all our free spots unless the 23 goes right there.
Clear on the right.
Can't quite do anything though.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not at 5.
We may actually end up getting lapped. That would be something.
You got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
Now we really got to get this corner right.
Or on your right. Keep left. Stay left.
We're not going to. He's going to get it.
Still there. All right, man. It's white flag. This
Whoa.
time by. 1 more to go. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Keep left.
3 wide, we're in the middle. We were out on the outside wall.
Still there? Hold your line.
He's probably going to be able to outbrake us here.
I'm
Clear,
sorry
clear.
about
You got one on
hitting the
your
wall
right.
at turn 1. I probably
Stay left.
stupid.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry about running
Clear
into
on
you
the
off
right.
trails too.
Or on your right.
I was kind of locked up, didn't want to.
Still
We got to
there?
let him
Hold
go.
your line.
We're going to get wrecked by this other guy that's here. I didn't even know was here. I'm going to wind up losing 2 spots at the end.
All clear, all clear.
That is unfortunate. I didn't see this 21 here. I thought that was the leader. Dang it. No 13th for us. Maybe the 21 will make a mistake and we can get back there, but probably not. That was a good race, though. I wish I didn't lose 2 spots at the end.
Car on your left. Still there? Hold your line.
Never
All
gonna get
clear,
that to
all
work.
clear.
Ah, frustrating, but we get through it relatively cleanly.
Car stopped ahead.
Last car on the lead lap.
There's the checkered flag.
15th. That's disappointing.
Schedule some testing.
We were putting the pressure on the 23, but I could never get anything to work, and then Nick got to my right, and I thought we were going to get that to work, but then the 21 was there, and then we nearly shoved them both into the wall out of turn 1, and then I just had to back out for the fountain, or I was going to wreck everybody. Oh, that stinks. Oh well. Nick was quicker than us anyway. I don't think the 21 was, but couldn't do anything at that point. Maybe he was. If I hadn't pushed wide when he got to my outside into 1, I maybe could have held it because that really slowed me up, and then the 21 was there following him, so I couldn't get back in line for the fountain. We can take a look at that pass. So I was getting a good run here when he was on my inside. The leaders are right here, and that is very loud. So we both get loose there. It was really good racing. I'm just disappointed I couldn't hold on to 13th. So I thought I could maybe hold him here, but then he's got the preferred line here and just keeps it on our right side, and then I enter the corner a little bit too hard and too shallow. I think I end up pushing him into the wall a little bit. Oh, not really. Make sure I give him plenty of room, and then he's on my right there, and I just have to back out of it and give him room, and then the 21's there. Nothing I could do at that point. Unfortunate. We lose 2 spots right at the end, but Nick was definitely quicker than me. 21 probably was as well. I don't know. I was probably one of the slower ones out there. Fun stuff. Billy ends up getting top 10. Number 9 car in 8th. Good job to him. Nick gets our 13th spot. We end up 15th. But I'd say 15th with half a lap of practice is pretty good. And really, we shouldn't have got a... Shouldn't have got a 4X, but the guy in front of us at the start just decided to stop right when we got the green. Just stop on the straightaway, so I couldn't do anything at that point. There I was trying to something, but that outside groove is going to always get that. Especially if you're hitting the inside wall on the hairpin. Like, what is going on here? Like, what is the 15 doing? Like, we're going around the hairpin. Oh, the 6 wrecks. So, okay. Now they're clear in front of him, but the 15 still decides that, no, he's not going to go. He's just going to stop. I don't know what he's doing. And he shifted into reverse. I don't understand that. That hurt us pretty big. I didn't think I could pass him to the left, and even if I had known that, I was already right behind him. Everyone else passed him on the left, though, so it must have been fine. Like, the guy gets going in front of him, and he could have just gone, but instead he's just not going. And then he pulls over and stops again. Like, I don't know. And then he finally goes. But probably was for the best that we cycled to the back. 2 car misses the corner into the wall. They're slamming into each other. 3 wide into the fountain. And then the 4 just decides that braking isn't really what he wants to do. Wow. Just throwing it on in there. Cleaning everybody out. I don't know. This is the 14 doing what we were doing every lap in practice. Oh, and then the 17 just decides to turn him for that. Some instant karma, and then he's just backing across the track there. Oh, we actually get by him. That was one of the cars we saw stopped. $11. Nothing's happening there. Are we just going to see the backstretch the whole time because it thinks it's going backwards and that's an incident? That's going to be great to go through. We got the 10 car. He just gets on it a little hard with the 6 right behind him. Gets it sideways, but doesn't actually lose it. I want to see my save, which I think was on lap 1. What number was I? It was right through here, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm completely sideways the other direction, and somehow we get it back going. I don't know how we did that. Anything happening here? I don't think so. It's just showing us random parts of the track. Unfortunately. It's going to be hard to get through these. Shane. 6 car pushing wide and hitting the wall. And he's entering way, way deeper than I ever was. Well, he also didn't make it by a long shot, so... 1 car doing some defending, I think. Gets on the inside for that corner, and then just going to show this corner, this straightaway. Five. This is the race for the lead, I think, yeah. They're battling hard up there. Keep seeing a whole bunch of nothing. 11 misses it. 17 gets into him. Oop, Billy gets a little wide there. Now we're going back to this. Oh, 11's missing this corner. Ooh, he actually got away with it without destroying his car. That can easily just destroy the left front. Oh, here's a big wreck. That is the 10 car. Just getting loose there. The graphics on these new bodies do look pretty good, I think. That's a good view. Let's see the 7. 7 goes through there and no time to react to the car sitting sideways. Tries to react. Tide car manages to get around it. Ooh, and that guy barely misses it. Then the 7 going again. Nothing. We're just going to keep seeing that. Just got to cycle through them. Oh, 10's he going to miss it? I think he is. A little bit. We're probably missing some wrecks, but it's not doing a very good job at showing them. $15 misses that corner. That was a very tough corner. Here's a wreck. So this guy, the 11, up in front of the 12, misses turn 1, and then he just gets stopped like that, and then the 12 just does the same thing. I thought the stop car affected him on entry there, but actually it didn't. I think he just missed it just like the 11 did, and that actually blew the 12's motor for some reason. It didn't hurt the 11 quite as bad. 17, missing that corner. I've done that. He loops it around. I think, is this who we see coming backwards? No, that was somebody else, because we do see another car driving backwards at us. 15, losing it out of the hairpin. Anything else that we can find real quick? The 8 car misses the corner and he takes the shortcut to the wrong side of the track. He gets back going. And now it's efficiently broken. We're only on lap 2. We went all through that and we only got to lap 2. I can't look through the wrecks. This track is kind of bugged with that. Maybe we're on lap 7. He was a couple laps down. But me and Nick end up having a good race. He comes out on the winning end of it, unfortunately. I thought we maybe could have had something for the 23 had we been able to keep the pressure on, but then, I mean, I just wasn't entering the corners hard enough, and I was missing them still. I just lack of practice. But I will take top 15. I was going to be happy with that anyway. Finish not the top half of the field, but close. And I think that's not too bad. We finish the race, we do all the laps with very little practice, so I think we can call that a victory with a car that I'm not sure I'm going to keep. Paint scheme wise, I think it looks okay. I don't know. I need to run it a couple more times to see. I got to tweak some stuff too. But yeah, fun race, fun combo, really challenging. Obviously, a lot of mess and wrecks, but that's always going to be the case. Street racing with the cup cars. Still a lot of fun though.